Hi.
Coco, I was reading the news recently and I read in the New York Times that the sewage used by many farmers in the US as fertilizers on their farmlands contained high levels of toxic chemicals and created health threats for many American farmers. The chemicals found in the farmland are called PFAs. I think I have heard this term many times, but I never understand what it is and how it became such a common contamination.
Great question. PFAs are perfluoroalkyl and polyfluoroalkyl substances, or PFAs, which include perfluorooctanoic acid and perfluorooctane sulfonate, which are PFOA and PFOS for short. They're lab-made substances.
Well, that didn't help me that much. What exactly are they?
PFAs can resist heat, oil, and water because they are very stable and don't react with most other substances. Therefore, people use them as protective layers for products and packaging, as well as the non-stick coatings on pots and pans.
You just said they are lab made, so how did that happen?
It was actually a lab accident. So the precursor of PFAs is called polytetrafluoroethylene, or Teflon. In the 1930s, a scientist named Roy J. Blomkamp and his assistants working for an American chemistry company, DuPont, discovered it while they were trying to create more fluorocarbon-based refrigerants. DuPont used this material to support the war effort and also commercialized it. The Minnesota Mining and Manufacturing Cooperation, also known as 3M, also started manufacturing PFOA. DuPont and 3M eventually worked together to manufacture these substances.
What did they use it for?
Home products like cooking utensils were a big one. Teflon is also used as an important lubricant in factories, including in manufacturing automobiles, electronics, and even spacesuits. 3M also worked with the US Navy to develop a firefighting material that contained PFOS and PFOA.
But it is eventually found to be toxic, right?
Yes. Signs of the danger of the substances appeared early in the history. In the 1970s and 1980s, these companies started to discover that these substances stayed in their employees' bodies and were even passed on from mother to children. Although there were discoveries that showed the harms of the substances, it was in 2005 that the Environmental Protection Agency said that it might be a human carcinogen.
And then?
Although the EPA suggested that companies stop manufacturing these products, it was an extremely slow process. Manufacturers dumped PFA into water and landfills. At that time, research found that PFAs might be in the blood serum of most Americans. The Environmental Working Group finds that PFAs were in the drinking water of 110 million Americans. The EPA had since gradually lowered the health advisory level for PFOA and PFOS from 200 ppt to 70 ppt, and now 0.004 for PFOA and 0.02 for PFOS. But a lot of environmental and health damages were already made.
In our next video, we'll discuss some specific recent cases of PFA contamination and its damages and what might be some solutions to the problems.
Thank you.
Thank you.